Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your monthly forecast for this month of October 2021, guys. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate. I love fall. It's my favorite season, and you can really feel the energetic shifts. I'm saying it in all of the videos, guys. We do have some retrogrades, some very interesting planetary movements. But try to see this as an opportunity for growth. Try to see this as an opportunity to go back and to really revisit in order to release and heal anything that's keeping us stuck or from moving or expanding in new directions. So that is accurate. So try to see that in a positive way. Everyone's always like, oh, retrogrades. And I can understand it, but honestly, it really helps us to move forward. We don't have to work so hard if we could just release that which is holding us back. Now, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three, guys, not just your Sun, to really have a complete understanding of the energetic influences you'll be experiencing this month. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much for taking the time. If this serves you or resonates with you in some way, please like, subscribe, comment down below, or share it with someone you feel this might serve. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. Let's just take a deep breath in really quickly. Exhale any kind of stress or anxiety, guys, and let's see what this month has in store for you. Ooh. Almost there. All right, let's get started, Taurus. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. We have the Hierophant, the Hangman, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Wands, the Balance card, the Life Experience card. All right, Taurus, this is a pretty pivotal month, especially on a developmental level, on a spiritual level, an internal level here. We have the Hierophant, the Hangman, and the Lovers, the Two of Swords. I'm going to talk really quickly to my married or committed Tauruses out there. You're going to notice this month that there is going to perhaps be a little bit of a shift in your relationships. And this is mostly due to new perspectives. Now, all relationships, as we grow, we change. Change is the only constant. And ideally, we like our partners to grow and change with us. Doesn't mean they have to exactly be just like us, but to grow together. And you're going to recognize this month that you're going to have new perspectives. Of course, we want to be with people who are like-minded, who support us where we're at. Now, please see this as an opportunity for growth. Now, just in case for those Tauruses who are not in commitments, that's perfectly fine. You're still going to have perspective changes in regards to the relationships you have. You have the Lovers here. So yes, the romantic relationships, but any deep-seated relationships, this can even be our immediate family. We might be recognizing our viewpoints are changing. We might not see things the same way. We might have different viewpoints, and that's okay, Taurus. That's okay. What's important is that we love and respect each other. So you're going to notice at the beginning of this month that you're going to probably seek out more people that kind of resonate with you, that kind of get you. And that can even be your very close friends as well, because a lover is any kind of intimate relationship, deeply rooted relationship, and you might be looking to create those bonds. My single Tauruses out there, when you look for your relationships, you're like, you know what, I don't want the surface level BS. I want something deep. I want something real. I want something that resonates with who I am, especially on a spiritual level, on this emotional level. Now you have it with the Two of Swords. So number one, if you are in relationship, Taurus, this is not about crashing at each other. It's not about stalemates. And this is definitely not about pretending like nothing's wrong. No, it's going to come to the surface this month, but really, this is not a bad thing. This is really about trying to see if the relationships can develop to this new level. You don't always have to have the same opinion, but it's very important that you guys both have the same goal. And if that goal is, we love each other, we honor and respect each other, and we're not looking to see who's right or wrong. We're looking to see, can we bring who we are together to make something great? It's okay to have different opinions. Now, to some, it's too much, and that's perfectly okay, because that's what this is about. Can we do this? Can we move to that new level? And if you can, great. And if you can't, I mean, always with respect and love, Now, well, you have the Queen of Cups here. So this is really about being compassionate and understanding, being a good listener, making sure that maybe you are both saying the same thing, but in different ways, really trying to level up in your relationships. The universe is having you emotionally mature, Taurus. And we all get that, right? It's not about being stubborn or being right or a dog with a bone. It's kind of like, you know what? It's okay. This is not a real big deal. This actually is that big a thing. We still love each other. We still love who you are as a person, and we can actually still bond and deepen. You know what I'm saying? Now you have the Three of Wands with the Magician. This is a very important lesson and a very important pivot point, Taurus, because it's really dictating your manifestations. When you have the Three of Wands, this is already about your manifestations coming in. But what you're doing right now is you're making very important decisions that's going to dictate what you attract from here on out. And ironically, it's more in terms of opportunity. It's more in terms of abundance. And you might say, what do my relationships have to do with abundance and opportunity? Everything. Because it's about worth. Your self-worth is very much mirrored in your relationships, and your financial worth is in your opportunities. And the universe just hears worth, right? So the Magician is about manifesting resources, manifesting growth. You might have been experiencing this standstill or this pause. It's because the universe is asking you to make some very important self-developmental choices in regards to your relationships, because that really dictates who you are, where you're going, what direction. And based on that vibration, that's what you're going to be bringing in. So once you kind of make decisions in this arena, Taurus, you're going to recognize that everything else that's kind of been backlogged is just going to flow on in. You have the Page of Wands with the Balance card. Opportunities, creative as well as career are going to be coming on in for you. Growth for you on a creative and personal level is going to be coming in. I'm sorry, on a creative and career level is going to be coming in because you're doing it on a personal level. Now you have it with the Balance card and the Life Experience card. You are learning how to compromise, Taurus. You're learning how to find middle ground. You're going to recognize that success in anything, in romantic relationships or creative or career relationships require objectivity, require you to step outside of your opinions and bias and look at the bigger picture. Do you know what I'm saying? And seeing if you can be patient and can be forgiving and see if we can find middle ground for the sake of growth. That even happens in office, office environments. Not everyone's going to agree, but we all have this, yearly goal. So we all got to focus on that, not the small little things here. Then you have the Life Experience card. This is a very significant event for you because it's really going to dictate so many opportunities that are going to come in, but it's also going to stop you from procrastinating. It's going to really kind of push you to stretch out your wings, to embrace these opportunities. I think this is something that might look like it's a singular event, Taurus, but it's not. It really is influencing your outlook on life, on who you are and what you want to bring in and the kind of people you want to merge with and develop relationships with, because that's a vibrational, rate right there. And that's going to dictate all these other opportunities. So really take the time to sort this out, especially for yourself, because you're shifting into this new place. And let's see if we can bring our relationships to shift and rise with us. I hope this serves you, Taurus. If you like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, a healing session, my links are down below. Otherwise, have an incredible October. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate, and I will see you next month for next month's readings. Take care.